Hi guys, here we go with a build of the F22. Now I'm going to use Dipron for this one, mainly because I get a nicer finish with Dipron. I can paint it if I want, I can fiberglass it if I want to make it stronger. All in all, I can get a much nicer finish. So this one I'm going to do in Dipron. If you want to build in foam board, it would be almost exactly the same. So here we go. First of all, here's my sheet of Dipron. First of all, I'm going to do the front cockpit or the front fuselage section. I don't know if you can see this down here. The way I do it, I just simply use spray adhesive, give it a light spray. If I'm using foam board, I would give it an even lighter spray than that, just a little touch. So here we go. This is the way I do it. You may have different ways. I just use one of the cheap Hobby King knives with a snap off. I like them because you can, as it starts getting a bit blunt, you can simply snap the end off. I'll probably skip forward a little bit on this. Probably no point in you watching me cut out a bit of Dipron. Okay. With that cut out, now what I'm going to do, or what I like to do, is use a pen and just mark any lines that need to be marked through into the foam. So I'm going to mark there. Remove the paper. I like to try and keep it in one piece in case I have to remake a section, then I can reuse the pen. Now I'm going to sit it at the side. I'm going to get a pencil and I'm going to join the dots like we did when we were kids. This is going to be on the inside, so it doesn't matter if we have a few marks on there. I'm going to mark the the pinholes that I've marked there, the ones I can see readily. As I said, sometimes it's difficult to know which dots join up with what. So it's handy to leave the pattern out so you can actually see. As with most things, preparation, whilst it's tedious, is always a good thing, because the better you prepare something, the better it's going to turn out in the end. Okay, I've got all the lines marked on there. Yes, you can see the lines on there. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just go through and mark with a pin through the outside, firstly for the cutout for the hatch. That's my cutout for the hatch right there. Now we'll go through and mark the cockpit. Okay, so I've now marked all the lines on the inside, and then I've pierced through with a pin and marked the cockpit area, which is going to be coloured, and the cutout area for the hatch on the outside. Now what I'm going to do is cut and score these so I can bend. I need, I think there's a bottom section that I've not cut out yet, but anyway, we'll cut this first. as I did yesterday in the intro video, I'm just going to cut these before I'm going to see where I'm going to be cutting, and I'm going to put some tape in those areas that are going to be bent. Just make sure when you're fitting this, putting the tape on, you just cover, or make sure you cover any areas that are going to be bent, otherwise it will break. Notice I've put the tape on the outside. Now I'm going to turn it over and I'm going to cut and score on the inside. So the first two lines there, I'm just going to cut not too deep. Probably I'm cutting about a quarter of the way in. Maybe half, but no more. And these two here. Once again, I'm cutting no more than half into the depront. I'm going to use my scoring tool. There's two lines there. It's just going to join into the wing. So I've done it as two. I did, on the last one I only did one, and it sat a bit funny, so I think by scoring two lines it might sit a bit better just in this area here. In the area there. So you can see I've scored two lines there and there. And then I'm going to score I'm probably gone, or if you can see down there, about maybe half or a little bit deeper with the score. And then that will bend like that, like so, and like so. If it's not enough, I can score it a bit deeper. Just doing a bit of a test bend here. Now, because we've got a bend across there, this one I can probably bend without too much trouble, but this one, if I try to bend that, it would break. So I'm going to put a bit of tape, a little bit more tape on there, just to make sure. I'm going to do the cut and score across there as well. Just a very light score so we can bend that down like so. Okay, I'm going to trim out the excess tape so it doesn't get in the way when we bend it. I'm going to switch on the hot glue gun. Now I think we may need scoring a little bit deeper there.